Hi mates, Julie here, and welcome to another episode of The Boaters TV. First up today, here's what's making a splash in nautical news. Brunswick Corporation needs more space to build boats that are 45 feet and longer. Just how many of these big boys are people out there buying? Well, the industry trend is that boats are getting bigger. So, Brunswick bought the Navison, North Carolina manufacturing facility of a competitor, KCS International, the parent company for Cruisers Yachts. Cruisers Yachts manufactures 15 models ranging in size from 28 to 56 feet, according to the company's website. Does this mean that Cruisers Yachts is shrinking? Nope. Cruisers just wanted to consolidate and grow back in the home base of its corporate headquarters, Oconto, Wisconsin. So, that's good news for Oconto. As a consequence of this purchase, Brunswick now has too many factories and is closing a facility it owns in Salisbury, Maryland. Brunswick will now move its current Salisbury production of Bayliner and Maxim cruisers to the North Carolina site, which they said in a recent press release will improve efficiencies and reduce costs. In their release, Dustin E. McCoy, Brunswick's chairman and CEO, said that the additional manufacturing capacity will also allow the company to expand production of their popular Meridian brand sedan, bridge, and pilot house models in the 48 to 65 foot range. Yep, more of the big ones. The move will offer a better geographic balance for Meridian cruisers, now exclusively made in Arlington, Washington, which is also at capacity. So much moving around, so many big boats coming out. Well, to Brunswick and cruisers, good luck with the musical factories game. And to those buying bigger boats, good luck docking. At least Brunswick came out with the Zeus to help with that one. Moving on, it's time for Ship Shape, tips for boat movement. In today's Ship Shape segment, I want to broach the subject of hurricanes. Well, Boat US, the Boat Owners Association of the United States, has come to the rescue. They recently wrapped up an industry-wide hurricane planning conference and published a news release called 6 Reasons Why Your Boat May Be Damaged or Sunk This Hurricane Season. You can read the release yourself by cruising or sailing on over to boatus.com. But essentially, it boiled down to a couple major questions. Are you doing all you can to prevent hurricane damage? And are you doing it now, as in today, and not waiting for a storm to pop up? Boat US says that year after year, many boaters fail to make a serious effort at hurricane preparation. And Boat US reminds us that a lot of insurance policies provide coverage for storm preparation. Of all the advice Boat US gives, here's what I found the most useful, aside from the fact that you should do it now, right now. You need to go to boatus.com/hurricanes to brush up on your hurricane planning. That's right, they offer boat owners a free, meaning you don't have to be a member, online hurricane preparation worksheet and storm planning information. You'll find a checklist with before, during, and after tips, as well as some well-thought-out hurricane plans from other marinas and yacht clubs that can be adapted to your own facility's plan. And they even offer storm tracking there. The place to read again is boatus.com/hurricanes. And finally today, it's some news just for the whole of it. Okay, have you heard of Ship Simulator? It's a revolutionary simulation game that puts players at the helm of some of the most varied and detailed ships to be found at sea. Check out ShipSim, that's ShipSim.com, where they tell us that the latest version, Ship Simulator 2008, will rock your simulated world. Set within a stunning 3D environment, players get to take control of a wide array of ship types, from massive cargo ships and ferries to speedboats, yachts, water taxis, and even the mighty Titanic. The waters you sail are also as varied as the ships, with newly added harbors such as Southampton and San Francisco. Some of the new features, like full walkthrough options on all ships and realistic ship motions on waves, will attract a whole new audience to the game, like professional sailors who may have never touched a game before in their life. Although, for NMMA President Tom Damrich, who recently commented that computer games and the internet were partially to blame for boater participation being down, it's probably not what he wanted me to talk about. I will say this, for those of you who have to endure cold winters where boat time doesn't really happen, with Ship Simulator, you can cruise and sail virtually year-round. Maybe even brush up on your navigation skills. And that about wraps it up for another episode of The Boaters TV. We'll see you back here on Friday with footage from the recent Tall Ships Parade in Newport, Rhode Island. You don't want to miss that one. Until then, safe and happy boating to you all. Now, get off that computer and go boating! episode of the Boaters TV was brought to you by the letter K. That's K for kilo and signaling, I want to communicate with you.